Okay, welcome back to another live stream. I'm just going to type quickly here in the chat to...
You already walked off camera. You're very professional, aren't you? What are you typing to the people, Lyndon?
Yes, that's saying if they've got any questions, just drop us a line.
Yeah.
Because
comments are good.
Because we can't say that every 2 minutes while we're talking. So have it in the chat.
Type things down there. We'll try and answer them either right now or when we see you later on.
Yeah, whether you're watching this live or not, we'll get your comments. So a fairly quick live stream today because it's not.
I've been on vacation.
Rowan's been away, so he's not been doing.
I haven't painted anything in a week.
Not been doing much painting. I'm working on my Storm Surge, but haven't progressed too much further with it.
You do another live stream for that?
Yes, yep. Get him hopefully this Wednesday. I'll be back on the live streaming because I've just been busy editing, so I've not managed to do that in the last.
Lots of videos coming.
Yes, yeah. So have been doing some other painting of models, which there'll be tutorials for, but I'm not going to talk about that just yet. So I have been painting, but yeah, not stuff that I can talk about just yet.
We do a lot of working on old world stuff. It seems like there's a lot of excitement around old world right now, which is cool to see.
Yeah, no, I'm having to slap myself on the back of the wrist. Not getting into old world just yet because there's a lot of very nice stuff. I do have a very nice high elf painted army that I didn't paint myself. So if you're a long time watcher of the channel, you'll know that me and Rowan, our babysitter,
way back in the day,
is a Golden Demon winner.
Yes,
which
is not bad.
Yeah, we managed to convince her to get into the hobby. We corrupted her, and then I always liked high elves. Rowan always liked wood elves, but Rowan being a little bit older than me could actually paint, whereas when I was like 6 or 7, not really a great painter. So usually for my birthdays and Christmas, Margie would paint me up a new unit for my high elf. So I have a very nice painted high elf army, which I think you did at least one unit for as well. You did the sword.
I did the sword,
I can't remember if you did anything else, but you did at least one.
I think I might have done all the armored sword guys. Ones
that
look like that.
Yeah. No, you did that unit. I can't remember if you did a character at some point as well. Maybe you made. But anyway, I have a high elf army, and I also have a plastic. Unbuilt, built but not painted high elf army, which I planned to do myself at some point, but I'm holding back the tide so far.
I've got a few other things to work on in the meantime.
Not getting into that, but anyway, we'll just get into the pre-orders that have happened this week, which is old world.
Lots of old world stuff, yes.
Mostly
old and new.
Mostly Bretonians this week, I think. So
the man with the hilarious axe.
Yeah, the man who I've always had a soft spot for. I don't know how he swings it, but
that will open the head off his own horse.
Yeah, I've always really liked the Bretonian commander on horseback with his.
I like the paint scheme for them as well. The old black and white that they've done for that. It's very. It's a bit more minimal than you usually get with the Bretonians.
Where is it? Let's have a look through the book. Come on, old world. Where are you? It's on the first wave of old world. Yeah. So I was kind of surprised by some of these because they just released, obviously, the new Lord on Pegasus. So surprised that they
got another one already.
Decided to bring back the old school one. He will, apart from his wings. Yeah, his wings are plastic. I think everything else on them. Maybe the horse is all plastic.
Yeah.
He might. No, I think you're right. I think he is metal.
He's got the metal wings. Having to bend the wings.
Yeah, I think he's got the old eagle wings.
Yeah,
I think you're right. I think he might be all metal. And then we got
command squads.
Yeah, well, we got 2 Bretonian lords on horseback, and then we also got a new banner bearer, which again I was kind of surprised about because we just got. Who I didn't realize was in resin actually, the new one. But he's a very nice model, the on foot and mounted one. So I was kind of surprised they brought back the old school one. Take it, he's very nice. And yeah, as I say, I always had a soft spot for the guy with the huge axe on horseback. And then we got some paladins on foot. A couple of these I think predate me. Like I remember these 2, but those 2,
they're very old.
Yeah,
what a hat!
Yes, no, they do have some very
enormous winged hat.
Yeah, another one with a huge dragon.
The size of them,
as tall as his chest. Yeah, no, they're very cool old school models. So I like them a lot. The damsels,
I remember them.
Yeah,
classics.
Yeah, no, and the new one is very much just in the vein of them. Yeah, very nice classic models.
Both of the new ones, aren't
they?
Yeah.
Have we seen that? Has the other one been released? The one on horseback? I don't think she's been released yet.
I think so.
She got revealed a while ago, but I'm not sure she's out yet actually. And then some Tomb Kings, really nice old school.
Yeah, they suffer a little bit from the sort of old Space Marine thing. They're a bit squatty.
A little bit. But it's some of them nice models.
Nice, yeah.
They're good models.
Big heads, big hands.
Yeah.
Short torsos.
A little bit, yeah. And then a couple of Lich Priests.
Yeah.
And again, quite
Yeah,
old.
that's it.
And yes, some black library stuff. So that was mainly it on the pre-orders this week. And the big news, which I'm excited about, is some reveals for a Middle-earth strategy battle game, or teases at least. So we're going to be getting a new campaign book, and the community is in a bit of a hubbub of what this is going to be. There's lots of rumors flying around whether it's going to be like Angmar versus Arnor, like that whole era. What I really want it to be, and some other people do as well, is to get like around the era of the Last Alliance of elves and men, and get finally new plastic high elves and new plastic Numenorians. I think you could do a really good versus box with sort of new plastic high elves, new plastic Numenorians, a plastic Gil-galad, and a plastic Elendil versus a plastic.
Gil-galad got a plastic model at the moment.
No, it's Elendil. It's still little. He's a nice
He's
model,
a good model, really
but
good model.
everybody wants him on horseback because it's so. And same with Elendil, as they don't have horseback models.
You could just do that.
So I could see them doing that. And the Sauron model is actually really nice. So I don't know if you need him in plastic. You maybe do something else, another one, or you could do him sweeping or something. Different pose. So that's what I'm rooting for, and then a whole campaign book around that sort of that era with different alliances, both for evil and men. I think that would be.
Any more train would be great as well. Lord of the Rings train's fantastic.
Yeah, it's always very good. So they could do a whole.
My favourite things with the Lord of the Rings series. They just get better terrain than everything else.
Yeah. So they could do. They can either go down like the evil side with that, or they could do elves, or they could do Numenor, which would have its own very own flavour, different from Gondor as well. So that's what I'm rooting for. But it could be anything. If you've got any theories of what you think it could be, let us know. They did say the reason I'm hopeful that it's going to be that is they did say that there's new sculpts coming as well. So it's not just going to be a new book. There are new sculpts coming, which I think they've done, to be fair, with every book. So we'll either just get a few new characters, or I'm hoping for a big range refresh. But that's maybe wishful thinking, but we shall see. I think
it's some nice made-to-order re-releases as well.
Yes, they've got a whole. They're focusing on Rohan.
I quite like the Defenders of.
There's two. I forget which one I prefer. There's like the Defenders of Helm's Deep, and the Heroes of Rohan. I forget that.
I think they've both got a couple of good models.
Yeah, I really like the Gimli on his axe.
Yeah,
he's a classic. He's great. But I don't like the Éomer in that set. He looks a bit chunky. Looks kind of like he's very barrel chested. It might just be the paint job, or the angle. But I think I quite like the Aragon in that.
Yeah, he's also leaning on his sword, pointing. Whereas the other one's charging.
Yeah, who's also good.
He's also good.
Yeah, but
and the next set of models.
And I think both of the Théodens are good as well. One's got a sword.
I like the one where he's raising the sword. I think he's in the other one.
He's not very. But and that's also got Haldir and the old elf banner bearers.
Classic Legolas. He's just shooting.
Yes.
He's good.
No, he's very basic Legolas, but looks good. And the other one's sort of resting with his sword, where don't like as much. But
no, for the other one.
No,
but good sets of models coming back.
Yeah, and then there's the Éomer on horseback outside of that, who is a very nice model. I just think the plastic one is even nicer. But if you want multiple ones of them, or you do prefer that one, go for it.
Are good.
Yeah, options are good. He's got a quite different pose for horseback, so leaning behind him and signaling a charge kind of thing. He's quite cool. What else was there in that?
I think that was it for the Middle-earth stuff, wasn't it?
I thought there was something on the evil side, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Nope, there isn't. Oh, we got a game that existed before, but only in the US.
I have no idea what that is.
Quest for Mount Doom, some gold models. No idea. We got some.
The banner.
We got plastic command for Rohan, which I think he was only ever existed in the army box. They said so. They'll be new, and we got what's his name, Gamling, from the ambush when they got ambushed by the Warg Riders. Theoden from that set as well. Yeah, we thought it was armor, but classic. If you want to run that scenario, it's quite cool to have that model available. And I think
that's it.
That was everything. But good. I like the mail to order thing because
At least it's the way of getting the models back.
Yeah, stop scalping as well.
Yeah.
They maybe don't do it quite as regularly as I was like, but I at least appreciate that it exists.
Let's not get into the new Siege of Terra book.
Oh god,
That's been a mess.
Yeah, I have seen since then. Like the very next time I tried to go on the website, I got asked if I was a bot or not.
So bots self-declare.
Yeah.
It's a bit like asking if you're a terrorist at the airport, isn't it? No, definitely not a bot. No, I'm not a bot. Not a bot. No. Couldn't possibly be a bot. No idea what you're talking
That was a fiasco. So they need to
Two
do something.
fiascos.
Yeah, they need to do something long term about sorting that, because that was really bad.
Yep.
And there's people, I've seen people posted on Instagram of like various chats and forums of people bragging about how much money they've just made off of.
No.
It's really
Especially if you've been collecting the whole set and just get the last one.
No, it's
a mess. Hopefully they can. Yeah, it seems like every time there's a big release like this, they've still not quite got it right.
No.
So. Something to work on, GW.
Yeah. No, they're trying, but it's
they at least did another second attempt at it, but that one didn't seem to go a whole lot much better.
Yeah.
So anyway,
there's that. And then you got or you didn't get, but there's been a very nice Delac model.
I love all the Delac models they've been doing. I think he's going to get turned into one of my animists at some point because like they do. I don't know if he's an assassin or something. But he's got a lovely spiky blade thing. Very cool. I love him. And recently they also did the Doctor and his companion. Love those two. I think he's getting turned into like an engine series at some point for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just love it. The Necromunda models, they just smash them at the park. Like I don't know who's designing all the Necromunda stuff.
Well,
why, but that's keep it up. You're doing an awesome job.
No, but obviously it depends on your flavor. You go, I really like this, but they're all good. You don't look at one and go, I don't like that. They're all amazing.
Just one of my favorite ranges of models. I don't know what to do with all of them, but they're great for converting in bits. And you actually play Necromunda, more power to you.
Yeah, just absolutely stuffed with character. They're
love them.
Really,
he's getting added at some point down the line, but more Delac stuff. Love it.
Yeah,
they're always one of my favorite gangs. Remember the old ones looked like they were all from the Matrix. They've changed the style of them a little bit, but previously they were all in the sort of leather trench coats with the dual pistols and things. They all look like
there.
Yeah, and you even had sunglasses on them. Some of them. They've updated those a little bit, but I do like the classic
Matrix. A little bit more creepy than cool. But they're still very cool. And that's basically you've not been painting this week because you've been away.
I've been away on holiday. I've got some Lord of the Rings stuff on the bench, and I finished my chaplain finally. All done. And I've got some stuff built in various states, but plenty to keep me occupied for a while.
Yep.
It'll be good to get back to that.
We're still testing out these live streams. We're hoping to next time we do it have the audio quality
a little bit better.
And we're also still trying to figure out how to do a live stream.
We fixed the battery issue today, I think. So hopefully we make it all the way through. Each time we'll get a little bit better.
Fix something each time. We're still figuring out how to do live stream games, which is something we'd really like to do. So let us know if that's something you'd like to see from us. Because there's no point doing it if you guys don't want it. But it's something we're working on.
It's a bit of work to get it to work properly at the level we want to do, but it could be fun.
Yeah, we won't have access to as many camera angles as we normally do, but we're trying to get a couple to a few at least. But we're working on that. But let us know if that's something you would be interested in. I think that's.
Yeah,
pretty much.
The last thing was it's sort of been talking about it for a little while. So I remembered I had all my old second edition codexes and things, and I couldn't remember where they were. And Lyndon finally raided his old cabinet back at the flat, and I rolled Angels of Death Codex back. Oh, it's my favorite book. In the whole all of Warhammer, I think this is my favorite book. Even the first page, a classic diorama there of the Dark Angel's throne. It's one of the best dioramas. Mike McVeigh,
Margie, speaking of Margie, she copied that but did it for Gene Stewart Cults. She took the inspiration from that, but she did Gene Stewart Cults one with the very old fat patriarch model. She had him and a couple of his cronies. It was amazing.
The whole beginning of this, this is where I learned all the heresy stuff. It's got a whole background on each of the chapters.
And look just how chaosy Marines look compared to nowadays. You look at him and you go, that's a bad guy. That's a baddie. But the
artwork and these just amazing. Origins of power armor, all the Blood Angel stuff around the curse and the flaw, but also how Sanguinius was discovered.
There must be a nice Tycho drawn in there.
Yes. Where are they? I think they're
Tycho's probably my favorite 40k character, even though I'm not Blood Angels player. I love the rise
Yeah,
and
this
fall.
Tycho, very
yeah,
gothic.
yeah.
Just amazing artwork in these books, and it's got my favorite ever was the Mephiston one, which I was so glad they
based
did
the new
model
based
on.
the new one off
Very
that model.
Mephiston.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, full page spread for Mephiston. Oh, what a model!
It doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah,
that's pretty special.
Yeah, the blood greed.
Of course, it's called that.
No, glad to have that back in. I'll be pouring through that for some
Yeah.
inspiration on some future projects. But yeah, great.
I don't have the Eldor or Space Wolf Codex from that era, but I do have the old one.
Ooh.
Just knocking over my models that were just getting ready to film.
Does Marjorie have the Tyranids one?
She might do, yeah.
yeah.
She probably does, yeah.
As well. They were very colourful back then.
That third edition.
I think it's still second.
Still second, yeah. And we've got the rule book there as well, which is like this thin. I think it's two separate books. There's a rule book and there's a war gear book. But
I mean, just the change in styles from actually that's a fair comparison. So that was the second edition, Crimson Fists, and then the third edition, Crimson Fists. Yeah. Things changed quite a little bit in one edition there, but good fun.
Yeah,
love all that stuff.
Yeah. Just great for those books. Yeah, great for inspiration. Yeah, figure out if we can get them mounted on a wall or something. But
I want to be able to get the stories.
Yeah, like your record things. You know, the records where you can mount your records on a wall and it's got a little button that you pop out. There's probably a company that does that for books somewhere.
I'll have a look at that.
But anyway,
stick in a bookshelf somewhere.
Yeah, no, they're very nice.
Slightly frayed at the edges.
A little bit.
They've been well loved.
They've been well loved. Yeah, you wouldn't get much of them on eBay anymore. Not in pristine condition, but yes, good to have around the studio. Anyway, let us know what you're working on at the moment. If you want to see us doing live stream games going forward, and today we're just got a little tease. We've got Night Lords versus Tau today, so we're just about to jump into action on that.
Spooky boys are back.
Yeah, I don't know how Tau are going to deal with this, but we shall see. But yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again very soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Loop, loop, loop.